I'm very happy to be returning home, to be close to my family, my friends, and above all, this club. As a Betis fan, I think it's a source of pride to return to my local club. I've always thought that I'd like to play here at my home team in the first division, but it never crossed my mind that this situation would arise. Year after year you fight, and in the end you get your rewards. I'm very happy and very proud to be here. I remember the words of the coach back then, Mian, who told me that the next day I was to bring 3 photos and a photocopy of my identity card, and that I was going to join the Betis youth team. I don't know if it's 80 or 85 kilometers from Seville to my town, but on the trip in the car I called all the people in my contacts list. I was so happy. It was a very happy moment for me to be able to play in the second division for Elche. They were a big side, and being able to be part of that made it a beautiful moment. I was a little sad during my first year in the first division, because at a historic club like Osasuna, with the great fans they've got, to be relegated, in the end it hurts. When you suffer defeats every weekend, match after match, I believe you enter into an unbreakable cycle, and you never see the light at the end of the tunnel. It helped me to come home. But any footballer in the world, even if he has a good year, doesn't want his team to be relegated. As a player, I'm the typical striker who likes to fight for everything. I don't give up on any ball, and I try to score as many goals as possible. I'd say my most special goal was the one I scored against Madrid because of who they are. I remember it from beginning to end. Those are moments you never forget. I remember when Danilo was on the ball and he wanted to pass it to Isco. My teammate Fuentes intercepted and saw me unmarked, played a long ball. I was through on goal with the goalkeeper in front of Keylor Navas all alone. I didn't take a touch because I didn't need to control it. And when I saw him coming out, the first thing I thought was to chip him, and it came out well. But the one I liked most was against Real Sociedad, which was also a nice goal, and it was also 2 days or a day before the birth of my daughter. That day I didn't train. We went to San Sebastian and I started on the bench. Vasiljevic gave me the explanation that I would be tired from spending all night at the hospital. I came on and scored a good goal, and it was special because I could dedicate it to my daughter.
Jink away through. Oh, what a strike! They might just still be in this one. Sergio Leon.
I'll at least try to beat my goal tally from last year. I'm a man who likes challenges and to better myself year after year. And that's why I've come here, to try to score as many goals as possible. I used to watch Joaquin and he was an idol at Betis. He's a hero for me as a footballer. He was and still is, and is a person that's amazing. We've all seen Quique Setién in recent years. I've been facing him since he was at Lugo. He likes to have possession, and the explanation that he gives is true. The more you have the ball, the less damage the opposition can do. If you beat Sevilla, which is a derby, but then you don't win any more games, what's the point in beating Sevilla? I prefer to win many games, and if you can beat Sevilla, then all the better. We're all tremendously fired up. We'll try our best. We'll try to be as high up the table as possible.
There's a ball through, and Sergio Leon is one-on-one with Ter Stegen. Challenge from Mascherano.
And hopefully this project, with the ambition we have, can try to give some joy to the fans.